This episode of New Releases is ready for a fight. Whether it's throwing a punch like your dad taught you, or getting fancy in the wrestling ring, these video games are ready to throw down. They're not all so aggressive though, I swear. Let's check out some of this week's biggest games. We'll kick things off with the current gen comeback of Shenmue 1 and 2. It's important to note that these are not remasters, but they do come with new features like modern and classic controls, an updated UI, scalable resolution, and both English and Japanese voiceovers. If you've never experienced the adventure of Ryo Hazuki, you can grab both games for $30 on PS4, Xbox One, or PC on Tuesday, August 21st. And now for the wrestling, as Guacamelee 2 is also entering the ring this week. This time around, Hero Juan has to save the world from a brand new threat, but luckily he's got lots of new abilities like Eagle Boost to make use of. His chicken form also returns with some wrestling moves of its own, and you can suplex your way through the entire game and drop in drop out co-op too. Guacamelee 2 steps onto PS4 and PC on Tuesday the 21st. But if you want to play as Juan in a totally different game, check out Brawlout. This Smash Brothers style brawler is making its debut on PS4 and Xbox One this week, and the Luchador is being added to the roster. He's not the only familiar face either. This port also includes the Hyperlight Drifter along with Yuka and Laylee. The protagonist from Dead Cells is even joining the fight later this fall. The battle begins on PS4 and Xbox One on the 21st. Maybe then we'll get a proper sequel to the Wombo combo. Maybe you want to feel the rhythm instead of getting into a fight. I hear you, so let me present Track Lab. This music game mixes PlayStation VR and DJing for what looks like a pretty thumping experience. To make your music, simply reach out with the PS Move controllers, grab the sounds you want, and drop them onto the timeline. You can compose your master track and share it with the world on the 21st. Speaking of tracks, let's finish up with the race track. F1 2018 brings back last year's progression system, but takes a more simplified approach in letting you customize your car. Also returning is the ability to bank those customization points halfway through a championship. But be careful, since new rule changes can possibly compromise that amazing car you've built up. You can juggle the rules as you jockey for first place on PS4, Xbox One, PC, iOS, and Android on Friday the 24th. And those are some of the hottest games we'll be playing this week. As always, remember that release dates are based on retailer listings and are subject to change. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be back with one more batch of August games next Sunday.